Okay, so your to-do list is this big and your desire to actually do anything on it is this big. How can you stop procrastinating and start making progress? Let's go. Hi guys, it's Laura, and ironically, I procrastinated on making this video because I like to give the universe a good laugh every now and again. Look, I love uploading videos, but I don't always love the process of getting there. Just like I love a clean kitchen, but I don't love actually cleaning it. That's not fun. It is all about the delayed gratification, which really is just kind of a sciencey term. It's not. It's like the grown-up version. This is exactly what it's like, actually. It's the adult version of "you'll understand when you're older." No thanks. I'll just have it now. Bring a side of ice cream while you're at it. I can press a button here and have a whole world of entertainment at my fingertips, but I can't press a button and have my whole house magically clean. It's so unfair. So until we make some major adjustments and sort all that out, we're just gonna have to do things the old-fashioned way. So how do you suck it up and get stuff done? One of the biggest aha moments for me was when I realized that there is a huge difference between wanting to do something and actually doing it. Like, yeah, it is lovely when these two get along, but they don't necessarily have to coexist. When we think about, wanting to beat procrastination, I think we have a tendency to think about it in terms of wanting to do the thing that we're avoiding. We tend to think that we have to want to do something for us to actually do it. But you do not have to want to do something for it to get done. And I'm going to repeat that because honestly, this changed the way I do things. You do not have to want to do something for it to get done. So a kind of like mantra, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, something that I say to myself when I don't want to do something is do it anyway. When I am giving myself all of the excuses, like I'm too tired, or I just don't want to, or but I just, I'm in my pajamas already, when really I never got out of my pajamas. I just think do it anyway. Actually, I have a sign at my desk behind you there that says do it anyway. Here, let me show you. There it is. That's my sign. When I am, staring at my laptop screen, not wanting to write a blog post or whatever it is, I look at my sign and I just do it anyway. I just suck it up. Like, desire really has no part of it. Sure, if it wants to come along for the ride, great, that's wonderful, we'll be all the better with it. But if it wants to sit it out, I can still take the trip without it. So if you are waiting around for you to want to do something, chances are that you could be waiting a very long time and end up going nowhere. Separate the action from your feelings about the action. Just hit the gas pedal. Now, at this stage, you might be thinking, that's all well and good, but what about the other things that I actually want to do? Like, Netflix is asking me if I want to continue watching, and wouldn't it be rude to say no? People are posting pictures on Instagram as we speak, and I should be in on all that action. So how do you make the right choice between instant gratification, the thing that you actually want to do now, and that delayed gratification that we talked about, the thing that you know that you should be doing instead, but you just don't want to? How do you choose between your heart, which is all like tra-la-la, 6 hours of social media, sugary snacks, and your head, which is all clean out the dryer vent and eat your vegetables? You focus on the outcome, on how you will feel afterwards. You have probably been in the situation, I know I have, where you have spent the entire day watching TV and eating junk food when you know that you should have been doing something else instead. Now, look, we all need downtime. We all need time to switch off. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about here is those times when you're doing that to procrastinate. Like, you're not doing it to relax, you're doing it to avoid something else. But you probably feel very unsatisfied. You feel very unsettled. Your body feels crap because you have been filling it with crap. I know that feeling all too well right now. You feel lethargic, you feel slightly guilty, and then you go to bed and you can't sleep because in reality, you haven't actually expended any energy that day. You just feel bleh. Technical term. Now think about how you would feel if you got the job done first and then afterwards you were able to sit down and watch TV or do whatever you wanted to do. You would feel great. The task would be done. You'd feel so much more satisfied. You'd feel smug. You would feel like you had earned that time to watch TV. Like you wouldn't have that voice nagging at you and just niggling away at you. You would go to bed knowing that you got the job done. You didn't want to do it, but you did it anyway. And then you were able to go and do all of the other things that you enjoy. You let your head lead the way first, and then you set your heart free. The best of both worlds. So if you really want to beat procrastination, stop thinking about how you feel right now. Take your feelings out of the current equation and start thinking about how you will feel afterwards. How will future you feel about this? But look, okay, I'm not going to pretend that it is always easy to choose the thing that you don't want to do. It would obviously be better if it were a little bit more enjoyable, so ask yourself, how can I make this thing more fun? Don't just think, this is boring. That's the end of it. That's what children do. That's what my 6-year-old daughter does. How can you make it more fun? Maybe you could talk to a friend on the phone while you're dusting. Maybe you could sing while you're washing the dishes. I sang along driving around in the car the other day, and it just honestly flipped a switch, instant mood booster. And maybe you can marry the thing you don't want to do with the thing that you actually do want to do. So maybe you can, do some exercise while you're watching your favorite TV show or listening to your favorite podcast. For me, I iron and fold clothes while I'm watching my favorite TV show, and I pretty much only watch it when I'm doing those things. And instead of becoming this dreaded task, I almost look forward to locking myself in the laundry room, almost. But it's become kind of me time. But if there was something that you could do to spice up the task, what would it be? Now, I will be looking at some more practical ways that you can get yourself up and moving next week. How you can find your motivation and actually get stuff done. So be sure to subscribe so you can catch that. In the meantime, though, I have a whole playlist dedicated to getting your arse in gear. So take advantage of that last tip I talked about, pop it on, and then just blast through your to-do list while it's playing. It is full of great tips that are going to keep you going. Go raibh míle maith agaibh. Agus feicim mé sibh go luath. Slán!